I'm a mom who doesn't really follow mom content creators on this app just because that's not really the content I enjoy watching. But inevitably, the creators that I follow end up becoming moms and posting about their journeys as they should because it is, frankly, all consuming. And recently, Allison Kuch, a creator that I follow, posted, and she does post very vulnerable, relatable content about being a new mom. And she was really upset about not knowing who she is right now. Right? She just had her second baby. The baby's 3 months old. So her life is all consumed with this baby. So, my 2 cents, whatever I can offer to new moms. A little background on me. I am a mom of two. I have two boys. They are 12 and 7. So I'm not in the newborn stages. I'm not changing diapers. I met my husband when I was 28. At that time, I told him I'm not interested in getting married or having kids. I'm a career girl, whatever. Fast forward to I got surprise pregnant at 30, had my first baby at 31. Had our two babies, they're 5 years apart. And again, I am very not trad wifey. I had a career. I was a C-suite executive in my field. We were together. We have been together now 15 years, married 5, because I was so staunchly like, we don't need to get married. I don't want to get married. Like, this was not in my bingo card, but we decided to have the kids. So I decided to be a mom and kind of just dive into that journey. And what that looked like for me was just radical acceptance, because as somebody who never planned on being a mom, I never said, well, I'm going to be the kind of mom that does this and does that. And this is, I'm going to breastfeed for this long and we're going to have this kind of food. And it's just, I had no plan. I think the radical acceptance of it all is what helped me get through it. And just knowing that we've been through transitions so many times in our lives, and for whatever reason, society makes this mom one like so crazy. Like, well, what are you going to do for you? Well, when are you going to get back to you? When are you going to get your body back? When are you going to see your girlfriends? When are you going to, go back to your normal life? Like, you're not that person anymore. Like, becoming a mom changes who you are. And it's okay to not be that person. And I know it's a little hard to and traumatizing to kind of have to say goodbye to who you were, but you're someone that's so much stronger, so much better. Like, you've evolved, you've graduated, and you've done it so many times in the past before. If you think about it, who you were in college and what you studied to become, it's not necessarily what you're doing now. But if college, you can look at what current you is doing now and how successful you are and how great you are at it, like, you're killing it. And prior you would be so impressed with current you have no idea. So don't worry about getting back to your old self. And I know it's easier said than done, but know that who you are today is so impressive to who you were 5 years ago, right? That prior Allison or that prior you don't have to get back to anything, because now you've embarked on like this whole new journey where honestly your content is going to have to be about your kids, because your kids are literally 300% of your life. Even if you weren't a lifetime blogger, like, even if you were doing food content, now the prep time you have for meals is different. Now the palettes you have to accommodate are different. Like I said, I worked in corporate America, and we had to see so many super strong, badass partners have their babies and put so much pressure on themselves to like come back and get back in the game and do everything. It's like, I'm going to be out, but I'm not even going to need the 3 months, and I'm going to be able to get back into it. And it's like, okay, but like, you don't have to. You can literally take your time. And because our firm was accommodating like that, because it's going to change you, and you're still going to be a boss and a badass partner, and you're still going to be great at what you do. Your priorities are just going to be different, and it's just going to be the different version of that badass, and that's okay. And you don't need to define her, because she just is. Like, you're just going to make it happen because you're that strong and that resilient. Like I said, your prior you would be so impressed with what current you is able to do and is doing. And this is not the last iteration of yourself. You're going to change and evolve even later, right? So right now you're in the throes and in the thick of like the newborn stage, because 3 months is still newborn. At 3 months, I was averaging like 3 showers a freaking week. Are you joking? Like, who am I? I'm the woman that needs a damn bath for now. And it's just, don't fight it. Don't put so much pressure on yourself to like feel normal. There's no normal. Being a mom is not normal. People just want to like deminimize it so badly. Like, you should be over it by now. Go find yourself. It's like, I don't need to find myself. I literally created a life. I'm making this life thrive, survive. I'm feeding this life from my body, and then I'm gonna be making this life, like, I'm literally raising another person and creating our society. Back up. I can take my time being whoever the hell I want and whatever the hell that may be. So when you think about that, let's think about it that way. Prior you and trying to find yourself is found. You are so found. Right now, you're in the thick of like your biggest project, and just embrace that journey. It's going to be hard because, again, you're probably going to want to be taking more showers, but you've got this. So you're good. And I know the radical acceptance is going to help you as you like do start getting back to yourself, because one day you're going to find yourself in an amazing routine where you're back going to the gym and you're working out, and you've been consistent with your meals and your workouts and your content for like 3 straight months. And then boom, when your kid gets an ear infection, now you're in the hospital for a week, and that baby is like still sick for about a good month. And then once that baby gets better, number 2 gets sick. And it's like everything's going to throw you off, and it's okay because you can do this. Like, you transition all the time, and who you are is the person who makes it happen, who gets it done eventually at your time, because you are the one who created this life, and you are the one who's living it in your terms, and there's no disappointing you. You've got this. Living proof of a miracle, and you're living proof that you can create miracles. So everyone can back the fuck up, and you can just sit in your awesomeness and enjoy the miracles that you created and the life that you're living, and prepare for your next journey and the next iteration of yourself, and teach your daughters as you watch them and their iterations of themselves. That's what it's all about, is finding the next version of you. Good luck. I think you're doing great.